It's true. Here we go. They don't have to. They don't want to look at each other. They can't stand each other. All these dang crows. Oh yeah. So we need the 3 crests to do this puzzle. I forget where we get all of them, but it's not really relevant right now. Does that actually say anything interesting? Oh. That's lame. Look at the fog in this area too, that's really nice. Stealing cues from Silent Hills, I see. Well, no one can steal cues from Silent Hills, unfortunately.
Aww.
Rest in peace, Kojima, you died.
I still can't believe it.
He's dead to me now.
Don't say that.
Yeah, a bunch of stories came out about him being like a shitty boss, which sucks.
Yeah.
Whatever. Although, to be fair, by stories, I'm pretty sure the only reports really are just what's his name? The original voice of Snakes, David Hayter.
David Hayter, yeah.
Yeah, David Hayter shit talked him a bunch.
Well, Del Toro likes him.
Okay, they both lead to the same place. That's good. I'm just wasting my time. I mean, but Del Toro likes most people.
That's true. He even likes me. I met him.
Yeah, Del Toro's like, hello, Rosetta. You are cool.
Is that him right there? Sound just like him.
Fucking...
Is that also him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he curses a lot.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. We got Crank 2, High Voltage.
Sweet.
And now we need to save because, something spooky's happening. This is the subplot that's been added entirely for this game, which is the Lisa subplot. It's probably the best part of the game, even though it has like little to do with not only just the rest of this game, but the rest of the series in general. But let's get hit in the head.
Yes, you do it. Alright, I told him.
Already in orange health. One smack. That's all it took. Run away! Run away! So that's Lisa Trevor, I believe her last name is. I can't actually, because I should remember these things, but I actually can't remember if her last name is Trevor or if, gross, or if Trevor is the dad's name. Mostly because I haven't been reading these notes. Because I'm going to be posting them anyway, there's no point in really reading them right now.
There's plenty of them.
Hmm?
So there's plenty of them.
Nah. But now we can drain the water in the park, which is cool. You don't sound very excited about the prospect.
I'm not very excited about anything.
I think we might have talked about this before, but in general, what's your relationship with horror games? Do you play a lot of them?
I play plenty of horror games. I really like the genre. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I even thought Five Nights at Freddy's 1 was okay for a while.
It's still good.
It's alright. Like,
Five Nights at Freddy's 1 is probably the pinnacle of the series, which is depressing to say, but
yeah.
actually the last one's alright too. But yeah, the second and the third ones, the second one especially is really bad, because there's like none of them are particularly difficult, but the second one especially is basically just one routine that you loop over again and again and again until you win.
Yeah. Though I do have to say, like, I feel like we haven't gotten our, like, horror game this year yet, like, the good one this year. I feel like there's always at least one that, like, knocks it out of the park each year, like, Soma was last year, right?
Gotten a horror... Huh?
Soma was last
Soma,
year.
yeah.
Yeah, and then we had...
Soma's not really a horror game.
Yeah, it is.
There's some tense moments in it, but it's really more of a like a walk and listen game than any sort of like horror experience. There's very little scary in the game itself.
There's a lot of tension.
There isn't really a lot of tension though. Like the main driving point is the philosophical underpinnings of the game.
Well, then I don't know what ours last year was.
Well, we haven't even gotten one horror game this year.
Yeah, really.
As far as I know, like I mean like at all, like as far as I know. There's been a couple indie horror games, like fucking Snakes.
That's not a horror game.
No, there's a couple indie horror games this year, like Emma Wants to Play or whatever. That game sucks.
Emily, yeah.
Emily Wants to Play. Yeah, that game is awful. I don't know how anyone can enjoy that one. Oh, I love this angle. It's really disorienting and good. Anyway, start going. I think I interrupted you.
Yeah, we really haven't had like a real horror game come out this year yet, sadly. At least not that I've played.
Oh yeah, the spiders in this game are fucking terrifying because the game finally has the technology to make them actually giant and hairy.
What is this? Share?
What?
I'm looking at the Steam library for horror games.
Oh, I thought you were talking about yeah, like the musician.
Yeah. No,
she's
just...
pretty terrifying. Oh, this book is called Bandage with Blood. Hold on, what is it? VPC present Bandage with Blood. Was it say Mary something? Mary that mayor or something. Here's like a little illustration on the back. Special way to use it. I don't know why the first aid sprays come in boxes now. Like because there's I forgot that there's a. I totally forgot that's why they come in boxes.
And it's a really bad one on Steam called Insane Decay of Mind. Excuse me.
A lot of those games too are made by indie Russian developers too, so like you get the extra added benefit of them being horribly mistranslated.
This one is from a place called Go Manga Interactive.
Oh man, it's a manga game.
No, it's not.
Well, then why is it made by Go Manga Interactive?
I have no idea. They released an indie VR bundle.
Yeah. Yeah, VR is gonna make horror games even worse because nowadays, now you won't even like need to pretend to put any effort in. You just put some pop scares in because it's VR. Everyone will freak out. I know. They're already doing that, but they're gonna do it even more now. It's gonna be obnoxious.
I mean, I hope we get more like high ticket like games like Alien Isolation that really knock it out of the park.
I don't know if I'd go so far to say Alien Isolation knocked it out of the park. It's way too long.
It is pretty damn long, but its atmosphere is really fucking good. So,
but that's the problem is that it's good except for the fact that it goes on too long and it gets ruined by the fact that like you're just asking it to like. There's a lot of sections where kind of nothing is happening.
I don't think it gets ruined.
Well, maybe I just have a higher standard. A professional has standards. Man, I can't wait for Overwatch to become the new TF2 in terms of like people quoting the shit out of it and making poops out of it and everything.
I don't think it ever will. Like,
It definitely
Blizzard writing.
But that's the thing, right? I mean, I don't know where I'm going with this.
Yeah, I don't think it'll ever get that tier.
The only thing I don't think it'll get that tier over is oh god, Beehive. The only reason I don't think it'll ever get that tier is just because Overwatch is a much more difficult game.
But it's not necessary to destroy stars. What about my family? If I play my cards right.
Spooky. Speaking of spooky bees!
I can't believe not a spooky bees around here.
I was gonna say. Oh yeah, the only reason I think Overwatch might not reach that level is just because Overwatch is a much more difficult game.
Jill.
You can't
I heard someone talking.
because you can't do the stupid thing that people do in TF2 where they just make a server that's like wacky races or whatever and then just hang out with their friends in what is essentially MView where you get to shoot each other.
You all right?
That's just strictly superior game then.
I'm getting you worried, aren't I?
I don't know, like, obviously I don't want to be
This is creepy
so much of a
pictures.
curmudgeon that I'm poo-pooing how people enjoy their time spent in things when it doesn't affect me at all, but I never understood how that could be fun for anyone.
Don't worry. I'm just going to get some fresh air. If I'm lucky, I'll get to waste some monsters along the way.
Like, if it's a server that has, like, wacky races or whatever, like, yeah, I get that, but I don't get people who play, like, actual maps and then don't play the game. Like, oh, give me I'm Sandwich Hoovy. I just hold my Sandwich out. Please don't shoot me, enemy team. Haha. Like, you go do that somewhere else. I want to play the the actual game, you jackass. Anyway, this is a poopy bloody mess. Let me get bit because this place is so small.
Happens to me. Go to my friend's apartment, I get bit.
None of your friends are responsible enough to own an apartment.
Au contraire.
Oh, which key is this then? Oh, it's the residence key.
Can you tell?
The key for the band, the residents. Oh man, how
The
about
key
that
for the
a
evil
reference?
residents. Yeah, that was bad.
That one was bad. The key for the evil president. What does that sound? That was gross.
There's only one thing gross here, and it's you.
Anyways, you get the control room key, so there's no reason to hang around in this room anymore.
Now
Shit.
we can finally leave. Until this guy shows up.
Yeah, what a jerk. Oh yeah, forgot about the self-defense gun. This is a weird little item. It's like a magnum, and you only get one round for it. So it's an interesting little thing. Although, and I think that's the only one in the game.
What is that?
But yeah, a little detail you can see there is that this guy wrote a suicide note, right? And then like this zombie has a noose around his neck. That's pretty cool. I like it.
That's powerful. That's heavy.
Is it though? Is it really? Oh, okay. There's a cowboy hat here too that we can't take with us, unfortunately. So we can put the crank away. Oh my god, so many things. Let's put the self-defense gun away for now, I think.